All right, everybody. I'm happy to greet everybody on behalf of Macmillan Education Ukraine. I'm sure that all of you are a little bit tired and probably even fed up with teaching online, and you are really, really eager to get back to the real classroom, to the offline, and touch those kids. Yay, finally. But still, we never know what's going on and what will happen in September or anything. I guess that we, as the proactive teachers, we have to be ready for any scenario, best case, worst case scenario. So we have to be ready. Okay. So right now we are going to quickly have a look at why we are here. Okay. The main aim of this Zoominar is actually for you to see how to plan a lesson. And as I'm a representative of Macmillan Education Ukraine, we're going to show how to do that with the help of Macmillan resources, both online and offline. Again, we have to be ready for plan A and plan B, right? Hopefully we'll have enough time for the short demonstration. And being in a student's role is sometimes really very helpful because you can realize how things work from the student's perspective. And of course, feel free to ask questions about teaching online and offline, and I'll give you some time at the very end of the Zoominar, or you can contact me outside the Ximena. Okay, now, before we start the serious stuff, let's quickly look through our Ximena rules. Things happen, and if something breaks down, you're out of the Ximena, don't panic. Just join the Ximena again. It's the same link, the same password. No panic, all right? Very often, if we go to the breakout rooms, you can get thrown away. And it's okay, again, just join again. We are going to be here for at least 1 hour. Also, I have already muted you, but the general rule is you mute yourself. If you are kind of desperate, you can use chat and type here something, or unmute yourself if you are asked to do so. Otherwise, you mute yourself again. And you can use your reaction tools like thumbs up. I hope that by now everybody knows where to find them. Thumbs up or claps, and that's really very easy, okay? If you agree with what I say, just show me thumbs up, please. No, not like this, Tatiana. No. Find them in the electronic way. Yes, Inna. Yes, Lana. Yes, Irina. Okay. You can find them. Yes, Anna. Okay. Very good. Okay, that's fine. So, let's look at what we are going to do today. So, as I said, today we are gonna look at how to plan the lesson with the help of Macmillan. And the first thing I would like to ask you to do is to actually open the books together with me. You don't have the books, I do. So I'm gonna show them to you in the electronic version, okay? I'm going here. So right now, on your screen, you should see the page 60 and 61 of the Academy Stars Level 1 Pupils book. When I start planning, what do? I start looking at the pages in the book. Let's say that now, okay, my task as a teacher, I need to plan lesson 3 over here. And if we want to have a look, it's grammar focus. And on this page, we can see some grammar rules and one grammar activity. Fill in the gap and circle the verb looking at the pictures. And one speaking activity over here. This is the lesson 3. Let's imagine that I am just covering for a colleague and I didn't see the book before. So let's look at what they did in lesson 1 and 2. So unit 5, this is the lesson 1 of unit 5. You can see 2 pages. Page 58 is just a big picture with people doing something. And the title is I Can Do It. As usual, at the beginning of the unit, there is a vocabulary input. So probably 2 lessons ago, children had a chance to learn some verbs: catch a ball, climb a tree, jump, kick a ball, ride a bike, and etc. So, and in lesson 1, they learned the vocabulary, they talked about the picture, the teacher asked some questions, they also listened and probably did something, probably some miming, and then they also had a song where most of this vocabulary was used, just, you know, in context, like, look at me, I'm happy, so throw a little bit, catch a little bit, and blah, blah, blah. So this is lesson 1, vocabulary. What did they do in lesson 2? In lesson 2, the kind of a heading, you can see it's written grammar time. If you analyze this page, because it's only 1 page for lesson 2, here you can see a comic. And in the comic, we've got the words and phrases in bold. We can, I can, boat can't, he can't, boat can't jump. So basically, here is a situation. Grammar is given in context. And the situation is actually clear to kids. They can see the pictures, they can hear their voices. This little guy, Bot, has like, and we can understand that he can't do something if he moans, yeah? So grammar is given in context, but we do not say anything like, дітки, сьогодні ми з вами будемо вивчати модальне дієслово to be, all right? It's just we are providing a clever context, and then below there are some sentences to check how the children can understand. Okay. Of course, when we start doing this lesson, we don't start immediately from this. Of course, we revise some vocabulary from the previous lesson, yeah, which we had in lesson 1. Then we do this, listening, reading, probably then reading in rows. So it's also a 35-40-minute lesson. Okay, now finally we are here in lesson 3. So I, as a teacher, have to use this page. And well, that's kind of not enough. Okay, what should I do with this? There's only one grammar exercise. Is it enough? Okay. I want to have a look what other resources they have before I start planning. I also have a workbook, and in workbook for lesson 3, I've got a grammar activity. They look at the table and they can decide what the kids, what these kids can or can't do. Yeah, Lucy, Sam can, and they have to write can or can't in the gaps. And the second one, they have to write about themselves. Okay. Right, I also have something else like a practice kit, pupils practice kit, And there is something over here like grammar, vocabulary activities, yeah? So I've got some materials, right? Before we go on, I've got a question. And you can unmute yourselves if you wanna say. The question is, I, as a teacher, have looked at the materials. What's next? What should I do next? If you want to say something, please unmute yourselves.
I think we should think about the plan, about the outcomes.
Absolutely.
Outcome of lesson.
So, thank you, Svetlana. So before we actually jump into planning the lesson, you look at the material and try to understand what the lesson outcomes are going to be. So what your students will have been able to do by the end of this
By the end of the lesson.
Thank you very much.
And then about the stages, about the...
Yeah, but this is, okay, first aim. Okay, now let's look together again, and I'll give you like 30 seconds to think about the aim. So look at this lesson 3, 30 seconds. The question is, what will your students have been able to do by the end of this class? And if you're ready, you can tell me. You can unmute yourself and try to tell me.
I think they will be able to speak about their abilities, what they can do and what they can't do. About different kind of actions.
Thank you. I've got a question. Do you think they will be able to ask questions? Can you jump? Can you sing?
No.
No.
Only statements and negotiations.
Thank you. Absolutely. So because it's not the aim of the lesson, you can see on this page is positive sentences and negative sentences, right? Okay. Yeah. Probably they will be able to say what they can and can't do, or they can also describe the pictures and saying what other children can or can't do using the vocabulary that they already had in lesson 1 and 2. Okay? Yeah. Right. So as soon as we've got the aim of the lesson, we can actually do what? What can we do as soon as we've got the aim of the lesson? Start what? Planning the lesson.
Oh, planning.
Start planning the lesson. Okay. I'm going to show you the lesson frame that I use in the primary school. Because as we know, there is no like a grammar lesson in the primary school. We don't spend 35 minutes just learning about grammar, teaching about grammar, right? So this is kind of a lesson frame where, yes, there will be some focus on grammar, but the outcomes will be actually in speaking in our case, right? So my lesson frame looks like this. The first thing we are going to do, probably if it's relevant, we're going to quickly revise classroom rules. I will remind children that they have to mute themselves if we are working in Zoom. Then I normally revise the vocabulary, despite the fact that it's lesson 3 and we revised vocabulary in lesson 2. But, well, you know, the little ones, 6, 7-year-olds, they have very well developed short-term memory, but the long-term memory is still in the process of being developed. So that's why it's a good idea to actually revise the vocabulary again. I will not spend here a lot of time, just quickly revise the vocabulary, yeah? Then, as this is the kind of the main thing in the lesson, we're going to have a grammar focus. And after the grammar focus, I will have to spend quite a lot of money on helping the children actually master this type of grammar. So we're going to practice. It should be done orally and in written form. And we're going to be moving from more controlled types of activities to less controlled types of activities. And the main aim, so that the students will be able to actually speak either about the pictures, about other children, or about themselves. Yeah. And it depends on the school. If you have homework at your school, you can give homework to your students. So this is kind of our lesson frame. Can I ask you please to either take your telephone and take a photograph of this slide, or make a print screen of this slide and put it into the Word document so that you can see it in front of you. Telephones are better. Okay, I hope that by now everybody is more or less ready with the photographs. Yes? Mm-hmm. Okay. 10 more seconds. All right. So what's going to happen right now? As I said, that as part of our seminar, you will also have a chance to become students. So now I will be demonstrating, yeah, what the students will do in class. You have on your phone, you have this lesson frame. So part of your brain is going to be taking part in the lesson as if you are a student. Another part of your brain is still going to be a teacher. And I want you to look at your photograph at the lesson frame and try to, you know, to stay focused. What are we doing now? What stage are we on right now? Okay. I will also stop and comment sometimes. And as this is not a real class, you're not real children, we are not going to do the whole exercise, all like 6 sentences. Yeah, I will just demonstrate like 2-3 sentences and we will move on to the next stage. Is it okay with you? Show me thumbs up, please. Thumbs up, thumbs up. I want to see thumbs up. Yay, well done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Very good. Right. So now again, you are the students. You are ready, yeah? Okay. Great. Now let's look. Oh, please actually unmute yourselves, everybody, please. Unmute yourselves. Okay. And we already revised the rules, yeah? And we are gonna start with now revising vocabulary. Okay, let's look together. Oh, Lana, what's this? What?
I think it's a girl or a doll because it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say together. 1, 2, 3. Ready, steady, go. Say 1, 2, 3. Magic. Oh, can you see it better?
Yeah.
Yes. What's the action? Throw the ball. Let's look.
Throw the ball.
Catch.
Yay! I think it's not throw. Let's
Catch.
let's listen. Catch. Catch. Listen and say, catch the ball.
Catch the ball.
Very good. Catch the ball. Well done. All right. Svetlana. What's this?
I think it's a boy climbing the tree.
Okay, you're 7 years old. Let's just say climb.
Looks like a
Climb.
boy.
1, 2, 3 together. 1, 2, 3.
Climb.
Yay! Climb. Well done. All together. Climb.
Climb. Climb.
Listen. Climb the tree.
Climb the
Climb
tree.
the tree.
Climb the
Well
tree.
done, everybody. Thank you. And one more picture. Let's look. Okay. Nina, do you want to help us? Nina?
Jump.
Jump. Let's say together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
3. Jump.
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 Yay! It's jump. All together. Jump.
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 Very good. Okay. Now that's all right. Now, please, everybody stand up. Stand up, everybody. Ready? Okay. I mime, you say. I mime, you say.
Jump.
Jump.
Well
Jump,
done.
jump, jump.
Okay.
Throw.
Throw.
Throw. Okay. Throw a ball together.
Throw a ball.
Very good.
Catch.
Catch.
Very good. One more.
Sing.
Done. Okay.
Climb the tree.
Climb the tree. Yes, very good. Okay, I'm gonna ask Tatiana Ivanchenko, can you show please something and we will say.
Okay. Yes.
Catch. Oh, throw.
Throw a ball.
Catch.
Catch a ball.
Jump.
Yay, well done. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, let's move on. Okay. So as you can see, we did vocabulary revision. With the children, of course, it will take more time, yeah? But we are just following the stages so that you can see what activities can be used in the lesson frame. Okay, please, I'm gonna mute everybody, don't worry. Okay, and now let's watch a video.
Can or can't. For ability. I can swim. I can not swim. I can't swim. We can sing. They can't sing. I can swim.
Please unmute yourselves. And listen and repeat. I can swim together.
I can
swim.
Very good. Only Anna Sahanska.
I can swim.
Very good. Only Ola Turovska.
I can swim.
Excellent.
I can't swim.
Listen. I can't swim. All together.
I
Can't
can't swim.
swim.
Very good. Only Tatiana Ivanchenko.
I can't swim.
Very good. Only Жанна.
I can't swim.
Yes, very good.
We can sing.
Listen. Listen. We can sing. Together.
We
can
sing.
Listen. We can sing.
We
Can sing.
Sing.
Very good. Only Jana Bliznyuk.
We can sing.
Excellent. Only Tatiana.
we can sing.
Very good. Only Ella. Okay, we can't hear Ella. Only Victoria. Victoria Maidanyuk. Okay, only Marina Stronda.
We can sing.
Very good. We can sing. Excellent.
They can't sing.
Okay, all together. They can't sing.
They
They
can't
can't
sing.
sing.
Very good. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. And now let's look here. Okay. Look what I have. Look what I have. I have a timer. A timer. And I've got 7 seconds. Okay. Look at Lana. I say, I can swim. I can swim. Now let's look at Lana. Ready, Lana? Steady, go. I can sing. 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 Well done, Lana. Now, please, everybody, take your toy. You have prepared a toy for today's Zoominar. Show me that you've got a little toy or a little, a soft ball or whatever you have. Ready? Okay. I'm going to set the timer for 7 seconds. And we say together, he can climb. Let's say one more time together. He can climb.
Climb.
He can climb.
Okay, only Allah. Okay, no luck with Allah. Okay, only Victoria Maidanyuk. No, okay, Jana.
He can climb.
Yay, very good. And now, ready, steady, and go.
He can climb. 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 He can climb.
Well done, everybody. Excellent. Okay, now we will take they can't sing. They can't sing. Let's all together. They can't
He
sing.
can't sing.
Okay, good.
He can't sing.
Thank you. Only Svetlana.
They can't sing.
Only Olena.
They can't sing.
Good. Now ready, steady, go.
They can't sing, 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 they can't sing.
Can't sing.
Well done, everybody. That was really good. Okay. And of course, with the students, it will take more time. You will take more phrases, yeah? Not only 2. And we will probably spend not 7, but like 10 seconds, yeah? Okay, let's move on. Okay, now let's look here. What do we have here? Okay, it's time to do some practice. Look, choose and select can or can't. Okay, Lana, you start. Okay, I will start, Lana. They, can, can't. Yes, they can climb, catch, climb. They can climb. Good, well done, Lana. Okay, picture 2, I will ask Yana Bliznyuk. Can or can't?
Can.
Kick or jump?
Jump.
Jump. Yana, can you read this?
She can jump.
Well done, Yana. Listen, she can jump. She can jump. All together.
She can
Jump.
One more time. She can jump. Very good. Okay.
She can jump.
Well, with the students, of course, you do all the other sentences. Now, we are not going to do the whole exercise. There are 6 sentences. With the demonstration with you, I did everything myself, yeah? You were looking, I clicked, yeah? Now, I'm going to give the control of my mouse, just to demonstrate, to Marina Stronda, okay? I'll ask Marina. I am giving you, just give me a second, just find you, Marina. Okay, okay. Okay, Marina, I'm giving the mouse to you. Now, you can do number 3 without me, okay? You can control my mouse. My hands are here. Okay. Use your mouse or touchpad. Маріна? А ви зараз можете керувати моєю мишкою, тобто ви можете вибирати отут.
Okay. Now look at this.
No. Маріночка, ви просто вибираєте. Ви виберете мишку і як наче ви учень, ви так, абсолютно вірно. Бачите, мої руки тут, Маріна зараз це робить без мене.
He can't swim.
Very good. Thank you, Marina. Stop. Don't use the mouse. Very good. Okay. Тобто ви побачили, що ви також можете давати керування мишкою учням. Ну, знову ж таки, це залежить від того, скільки у вас є часу. Якщо у вас є нормально часу, то ви можете погратися в цю штучку. Якщо ви так трошки pressed for time, то ви будете самостійно клікати, а дітки будуть говорити вам, що вибрати. All right? Окей. Тобто ми зробили цю вправу з вами усно, інтерактивно. Да? Це в нас підручник і така сама сторіночка дітки бачать у себе в підручнику. Да? Тобто вони мають цей підручник. І надалі, the next activity, so we did the practice orally. Now, I will ask the children to do it in writing. So basically, they do the same activity in their books. They write can or can't here and circle the verbs. You can ask me, hey, but why? Why do the same activity? Well, basically, you know, the little ones, 6, 7-year-olds, they sometimes don't know how to write. They need some motor skills development, and then they will remember the words better. So, okay, the same activity in the interactive manner, and then the second time they do this individually in their course books. if they have course books. Well, I hope they do. Right, let's move on. Okay, now let's look at this. Catch, kick, jump, sing, swim, ride a bike, throw a ball. Okay, right. Now, please listen to Lana. Okay, I say, you do. I can swim. I can swim. I can swim. Let's say it together.
I can swim.
I can swim.
Thank you. Okay. Now, let's, Svetlana, can you show something that you can or can't
swim? I can swim. Oh, show.
Show. Don't say it's a secret. Just show.
Oh, I thought about this one. Just show.
She can swim.
Very good, Inna. Let's say it together. She can swim. She can swim.
She can
Very
swim.
good. Okay. Inna, show something you can't do.
She can't fly. She can't climb.
She can't.
She can fly.
Okay.
She can fly.
Let's try it again. Okay, Inna, can you show something you can't do? Oh. You can't throw?
I can't throw.
Okay, let's say it together. She can't throw.
She can't
throw. Okay, good. Okay, now you will go to the breakout rooms. Розійдемося на окремі кімнати. We're going to go to the breakout rooms. These are virtual rooms. And there you will have one teacher. Choose one teacher. Teacher, you show. For example, teacher, you show. Students, what do you do?
Yes.
Yes.
You say, you can't swim or you can swim, okay? Ready? We are going to the breakout rooms. Let's go to, let's say, 5 rooms. Yelena, Victoria, do you want to turn on your video? Okay, Tatiana, I'm going to move you to another room because Yelena and Victoria, maybe I'm up here. Okay, Yelena. So unmute yourselves. Unmute yourselves. Yelena, unmute yourself. Unmute, включити собі звук. Так, давайте я вам теж. Tatiana, unmute yourself, please. Okay, good. So, Yelena, show. Tatiana, say.
What do I have to show?
You show the action that you can or can't do.
Okay. I don't know what to show. Oh, look, jump. No.
Okay, so you can do like this. Oh.
I don't want.
It's okay. It's okay. So children usually do that happily, yeah? Children normally do that happily.
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and Tatiana, say the sentence.
I can't jump.
You say you can't jump.
You can't jump.
Yes, of course. I don't like to jump.
Okay, Tatiana,
I'm sorry.
Tatiana, show something.
Like,
happy birthday to you. La la la. Yelena.
She can't sing.
Yay! Yay, well done. Okay, good. I'm gonna move here one more person. Okay, you can keep talking. Keep doing that.
Okay.
Some pictures
That's
trying
all.
to do something interesting.
So you have finished, yeah?
Yeah, we have finished.
Okay, good. Well done. Almost everybody's back.
Yes.
Not everybody yet. Okay, very good. And so let's move on to, if you and your class, you have some other time to do. Let's see what else you can do with your students. So we are now in the pupils practice kit, and I said that there is something else here. Let's look at the grammar activity 1 here. Yeah, grammar activity 1. Now we need to actually make sentences. Let's look at number 1. He can't catch a ball. Let's look at this one. All right, Tatiana Ivanchenko, can you help me, please? What should I do there? Choose the word. Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah, they can sing a song.
Click,
Yeah.
click, click.
They, yeah.
They can't sing a song. Let's say together, they can't sing a song.
They can't sing a song.
Very good, well done. Okay, and now I want you to try. So I will give the control of the mouse to, let's start with Svetlana Yeresko. Now you can control my mouse.
Oh, where is your mouse?
Ви просто рухаєте своєю мишкою.
Ага.
І треба трошечки вище прокрутити. Так.
Oh.
Click on the word.
He can.
No, sorry, only one word. Click on
only one. He.
And scroll down.
Scroll down. Well, yes.
Okay.
He.
Yes, click.
Where? Well, I see now. He. She. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let's go up. Let's go up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Щось воно не совається.
It's okay. Let's go up. Take she.
She.
Click again on she, please. One time. Click. Let's go down. Okay. And click there. Yeah. Не хоче таким чином.
Не хоче.
Не хоче. Ну, давайте.
Давайте
зробимо помилочку. Це ж буде
Давайте.
Okay.
Так. Can.
Can ride a bike.
Once again, she. Oh, that's interesting.
That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, for children, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Listen, she can ride a bike.
Very good. All together. She can ride a bike.
She can ride a bike. She can ride a bike.
Okay. Can you? Oi. We jumped to where we didn't want to jump. Okay. Right. Who wants to try out this activity? Who wants to try out? Хто хоче також спробувати контролювати мою мишку і зробити цю штучку? Ірина Баранюк хоче. Okay.
Yes, it's me. Hello.
Just give me a second. Irina. Yeah, here you go. Yes. Now you can do, let's do number 4.
Okay, kick a ball. So it must
Прокручуєте ви також так. Very
yes,
good.
I try to do this.
Okay, good.
Have to press,
Uh,
yes?
Yeah, just once, but make sure it's red, like pink. Yeah, one time. Yeah, and go down. Yeah. Not number 4.
Oh.
4. Yeah. Click. Yeah, good. Go up.
He can't. A ball.
He can't kick a ball. Yeah. Okay. Let's now look. We can submit. And check answers. You've got this correct and this is incorrect. So if you are doing this with the children, again, you can just do it on your own. You can do all the clicking, but it's a little bit more interesting, especially if you don't have like large classes. If you have up to 10 students in a class, you can give control of your mouse to the students and they will scroll up, scroll down, put the words here. Yeah. And it's a nice way for the children to actually to be involved into the process. And then at the end, you can check answers, show answers, or reset the activity and do it again. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, so we have looked together into some materials and we have actually done everything we had on the plan except for the homework. Yeah. Now, if you work for a school that gives homework, then you can give homework. And here comes the workbook page that I showed to you. Yeah. So basically students have the paper workbooks where they can do exercise 1 and exercise 2, which is can and can't. Yeah. But before we move on, I want to ask you a question. I didn't do something that I should have done with my students. We did lots of practice. What did I forget to do with my students?
Speaking.
Yeah, I didn't do the speaking actually. So what can be done? I'm going to show you 2 alternatives. And you as a teacher, you can choose whatever you want best. Okay. Here is option 1. You can go back to their students' books. And here you had these wonderful pictures, right? Okay. You can ask the students to cover the this thing, yeah, and they can't see it, for example, like this at all, and they can only see the pictures and work in turns and say the sentences. You can choose to do it in a teacher-centered model, like for example, you nominate your students, you say, okay, Жанна, number 1, please.
They can't climb.
Can or can't, Жанна?
They can't climb.
Let's look at the picture. I think they can jump. They can
climb.
Yes, they can climb. Very good. Well done, Жанна. Okay. Ella, number 2, please. Okay, Olena, number 2, please.
Sorry, I can see 1, 3, and 5.
Okay, let's do number 3.
Okay, number 3. He can't swim.
He can't swim. Very good. Or what I do with my students, like if we are working in Zoom, for example, yeah, if it's online classes, I take my camera, I take a photograph of the pictures only. I send this picture to our Viber group and the children get the picture on their phone and I ask them to close the books. They close the books. I send them to the breakout rooms where they sit in pairs and they talk about the pictures in pairs in the breakout rooms. I come into each breakout room to listen to what they are saying. Then I switch students and they do it again with the second student. So this is an activity number 1, okay? Activity number 2 can be actually a personalized activity. Wait, just a second. Personalized activity, as it's demonstrated here in number 3. What can you do? Tell your friends, I can swim, I can't swim, I can sing. And how I do that, I normally say, okay, oh look who I've got. This is my friend, Pinky. Her name's Pinky. Listen to Pinky. I can eat, I can drink, and I can't jump. Okay. Me, Lana, I can sing, la 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 la. I can jump and I can swim, but I can't kick a ball. I can't kick a ball. Now look, Pinky and Lana, we talked. I listened to Pinky and Pinky listens to me. Now please go to the breakout rooms. Tell your friend what you can or can't do. Okay, so basically you can either do the first activity with the pictures from the book or the personalized version with a partner, okay? So this will be your final activity of the lesson. Okay, so we are done with the lesson, and now let's look together at our lesson frame. Remember that you took a photograph of a lesson frame?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are gonna look here again now. So here is our lesson frame, but now we are going to actually look at what exactly we did on every stage of this lesson. So revise the classroom rules we did kind of together, yeah? How did I revise the vocabulary with you? If you want to talk, just unmute yourself and talk, please.
Flashcards. We worked with flashcards.
Absolutely. Again, if you are working in the offline mode, in the normal classroom, you take paper flashcards, and Academy Stars course books have got sets of flashcards for each level. So you can work with real flashcards. If you are working online in Zoom, you can use online flashcards, which are inside the electronic pack. What did we do next about revising vocabulary? We did something else when we were revising vocabulary.
Miming.
Yeah, we did the miming, absolutely. Why did we do the miming? What's the point? Flashcards is enough. Why did we do the miming?
It helps to remember better.
Why?
Because these are the children which learn with the help of movements, feelings, gestures.
Thank you, absolutely. So basically, we can call it a TPR, total physical response, yeah? So you say, they do, or you show, they say, and it helps them. They are learning with the help of their bodies, all right? So, and it's important for the students to stand up. It's difficult for 6-7-year-olds to be sitting in front of the computer and just looking at heads of the teachers and the classmates. They want to do something, yeah? Okay, let's move on. So we revised the vocabulary quickly. Over here, you can see some letters.
Teacher, students, students, students.
Teacher, students, students, students.
Yeah. We did this version. We did this interaction pattern. I demonstrated, and you did it. Then I asked one of the students to show, and the other students said. We didn't do this because basically these were just the single word.
Breakout room.
No, we didn't do it here.
And we did.
Цього ми тут не робили ще, тому що я вирішила зекономити трошки часу, да? Тому що це тільки окремі слова або словосполучення, а мета уроку, в принципі, це речення I can do something or I can't do something. То тут ми цю interaction patterns я скіпнула, то можете залишити, якщо ви бачите, що діти ще не запам'ятали слова. Тоді ви залишаєте цю interaction pattern також, окей? Right. Let's move on. What did we do after revising vocabulary?
Focus on grammar.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we watched video.
Thank you. Yes. And we did it first with the help of the video. And in the video, if you remember, at some point I paused and I asked you to repeat after me. Okay. When the students were just watching the video, this is basically like a little cartoon which helps them to understand the meaning, yeah? Though in the previous lesson, they were introduced to comic, but here we do it again. We introduce grammar in context. And with the help of this little cartoon, they can understand one boy can swim, another boy can't swim, and it's clear, okay? Repeating means that you help students to focus on the pronunciation, all right? Okay, after that, in this grammar focus, I asked you, I first demonstrated myself with my little friend, yeah, and I asked you to take a toy and repeat. And this wonderful Macmillan Academy stars, they have got this tool, timer. I didn't have to go anywhere else to look for a timer to other websites because it was right there in this course book. And I demonstrated and then asked you to do that. It is important for the students to have a chance to say this target grammar, these sentences several times. They need to try out all of the sounds inside their mouths. You as a teacher, you have a chance to listen to them, make sure they're using correct pronunciation, they pronounce all the sounds correctly, and etc. Yeah. The only problem is with offline teaching, they normally do this chorally all the time. And then at some point after they've done it chorally, like repeated like 5-7 times, then you can nominate the students. In Zoom, unfortunately, it's much more difficult. It doesn't sound like a chorus. It sounds like cacophony. You're always saying at the same time, you think, but I heard your voices at different times. And here, as a teacher, I'm also teaching like 5, 6, 7-year-olds right now. What I do, I say, and then I nominate students, especially weaker ones, to make sure that when they are drilling, they are actually repeating the correct structure, the correct sentence, okay? Let's move on. So what did we do after this, after grammar focus?
Some activities.
Thank you. We started practicing. And the first practice activity was in the pupils book. Remember this interactive activity? Yeah? The second one, I asked you to do it in writing. If you were real students, if you had the books, you would write this activity in your books. And the next thing, we went to the breakout rooms where you were miming, like, I can swim, I can't swim, and your partner had to say the sentence, yeah? Okay. And after that, we had one more practice activity, which was also in the book, in the Pupils Practice Kit, PPK, Pupils Practice Kit. We also did another interactive activity together. And finally, we did the speaking. I gave you 2 options, either only pictures, or you could have done the personalized activity. And for the homework, we gave you can either give, again, pupils presentation kit exercise 1, the same activity if you didn't have time in class, because students have got access to this resource, or simply they can go to the workbook and do different activities 1 and 2 if the parents are insisting that you can give both. Okay, now I've got a question. Look at this plan. Does it look logical to you? Any questions about anything about the plan or activities?
No, any questions?
No questions.
No questions. It took me literally 20 minutes to prepare a lesson with Academy Stars for the 7-year-olds, because I've got the books, I've got the online resources, I know the lesson frame, and then according to this lesson frame, I just need to find the activities, and I just quickly look what resources, what activities they have, and fill in my lesson frame. Look at this slide again. Why do you think I've got something in black color and something in red color?
Red colors are from Academy Stars.
Yay.
So you can use all these tools from here.
Absolutely. So as you can see, there is a balance. Even if you don't work online, if you work offline, you can change online flashcards into real flashcards, but again, it's the using Academy Stars materials. Grammar focus, wherever you want, wherever you work. In the Zoom, you watch the video when you share the screen. In the real class, you show the video on the television or computer and projector, again, whatever you have. Drill with a toy and timer, again, can be done online and offline, but you can use the timer that is given in that online version. Then this one also Macmillan, except for miming, but we do use the miming because children need to stand up and do something. In the real class, you will just do it in pairs or in small groups of 3. And then again, Macmillan, so everything is provided by the either paper book or online materials. So as you can see, it was relatively easy to do everything. Okay, and if you don't have any other questions, no questions? No, okay. Then I'm giving the floor to a colleague of mine. She's the representative of Macmillan Education Ukraine, Inna Nisteider. And I'm gonna
take about 5 minutes, no more. I'm really happy to see at least faces. We can't meet in person so far, but we will. One day this situation will end. And I will switch into Ukrainian and will take 5 minutes of your time as soon as Lana shares.
Yes, you can start.
I can't.
Can you just, you just talk and I will.
Okay, I talk, you click.
Yeah.
Academy Stars складається з 7 рівнів. Lana клік, з'являться рівні з цифру. Тобто ми починаємо з pre-A1 і можемо закінчити рівнем A2+. Клік. Ми дуже добре працювали, я не можу не похвалити команду Macmillan. На нашому сайті Macmillan Ukraine є вкладка «Дистанційне навчання». Ви бачите зараз у себе на екрані, як вона виглядає. Натискаючи на будь-який з початкова школа, середня школа, підготовка до ЗНО, можна клік далі. Ось це ми натиснули на початкова школа і на обкладинку Academy Stars. Вони всі завантажуються, тобто ви можете завантажити до будь-якого рівня і до будь-якого курсу повноцінний семпл, паперовий, я б сказала, PDF-файли і аудіофайли, підручник, робочий зошит, книга для вчителя, матеріали ресурсного центру і загалом зміст підручника. Клік. Ще раз клік. І все, це останнє. Наостанок, кожен учасник сьогоднішньої нашої зустрічі отримає завтра зранку від мене лист. В листі буде сертифікат учасника з вказаною кількістю, скільки часу ми сьогодні провели з вами разом. І буде посилання, така кнопочка на форму заявки на отримання безкоштовних версій підручників. Тобто те, що показала сьогодні Лана, це лише малесенька частинка. Якщо вам це буде цікаво, то будь-які курси будь-якого рівня, ви можете залишити заявку і знов-таки протягом максимум 2 робочих днів вам надійде на електронну пошту посилання, за яким без усілякої реєстрації, бо це онлайн демо-версія, ви зможете самостійно проклікати, пролистати абсолютно всі цифрові ресурси. Для того, щоб, як то кажучи, відчути смак того, що це таке, бо одна справа, коли це показує інша людина, і зовсім інша справа, коли це ви робите самостійно. Ще раз наголошую, це може бути не тільки Academy Stars першого рівня, це будь-який рівень. Academy Stars – це курс All Clear 5 клас, і це курс Gateway з 5 по 11 клас. І ще одне. Якщо раптом вам завтра зранку, скажімо, до 10 ранку, не надійде від мене лист, це означає, що я не встигла записати, що ви були сьогодні на зумінарі. Що це означає? Ви телефонуєте мені ось за тим номером, який ви бачите на слайді, або ви ж від мене отримували лист і запрошення, або пишете мені імейл. Hi, Ina, I didn't receive any materials. І я тоді вам одразу надішлю. Мені здається, що я всіх ідентифікувала і всім надішлю, але раптом щось не надійде, не соромтеся, або телефонуйте, або пишіть мені. Lana, great thanks, really. You're amazing, and what you do is really helpful.
Thank you. Знову ж таки, теж хочу дуже подякувати. Дуже приємно, що ви дуже така активна, радісна, позитивна аудиторія, не дивлячись на те, що вже середина травня. Якщо у вас є бажання дізнаватися більше про методику, будь ласка, звертайтеся. Мене звати Лана Сушко, ви бачите. Можна знайти мене на Фейсбуці, і також на Фейсбуці знаходиться Сова, студія освіти для викладачів. Якщо ви ще не знаєте, будь ласка, можете знаходити, писати, телефонувати, там є всі контакти, буду рада вас бачити.
Дякую.
Дякуємо.
Дякую вам також.
Stay safe і побачимося офлайн.
Alert. Now in Great Britain they say stay alert.
Yeah, stay alert, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you a lot.
Thank you.